Okay, great.
Good.
Take three. This is fun. Adventures in Arvon technological breakthroughs over here.
That's right.
Um, I guess I'll just repeat quickly. I want to first thank Liz Whitaker for agreeing to generously donate her time and give us an amazing, incredible training. I've heard Liz speak quite a number of times, and each time I'm blown away. I'm going to just quickly just tell your team a little bit about myself because I know that they're on also. My name is Joselit. I'm a regional vice president. I am in Arbonne now 2.5 years. I was told about it by a very good friend of mine from high school. I was working as a makeup artist, and I was always looking for some extra income. And I was originally not really so interested in pursuing this, but with 6 kids and a lot of tuition, I decided this is something that I definitely should consider. And thank God I did. So this is just an amazing experience, an amazing journey. I asked Liz to generously give her training because the first time I ever met her was about a year ago. Debbie Neal called me. I don't remember which day it was, but she called me about 2 hours before Liz was having a launch on one of her teammates, and she said, come over. And I'm like, where are you going to be? And it ended up being like 5 minutes from Lakewood. And the second I met Liz, she was so warm and so wonderful and so full of life and love. It was just contagious. I think everyone felt that right away. And then I met her a couple of times at different events by Debbie Neal's White Party and and all the trainings. And my entire team just totally gravitated to you. So I really wanted you to share some of your words of wisdom and some of your amazing trainings that you've been giving, and that we can glean something from your insight. So, Liz, I'm going to ask you to take it away.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I'm so happy to be on, and I am, wow, we did it. So I feel very accomplished that we actually did it, because it was kind of, it was the first time I really organized something like this. So I'm so happy to be on this call with you, Mayor, and I love your team. I love your team like I love my team. I was immediately drawn to your team because I know you guys are lovers of God, and so am I. So that really drew me to you, and I just love you guys. I really do. So I'm excited to talk to you. I have so many things I want to say to you. My story is I was introduced to Arbonne. I just went to an Arbonne party to just help somebody. A young girl at my church started her business. Her husband's an Iraqi vet. He's totally disabled, and I really wanted to help her and support her. I was not looking for an opportunity. I was not looking for a business at all. When I went to the party, I heard about these great products. I was looking for these kind of products because I did know that my shampoo was bad for me, my makeup was bad for me, my deodorant was bad for me. And I knew all of this, but I was so vain. I just couldn't believe that I couldn't live without these products. Like, I had to take care of my hair. I had to take care of my skin. I had to wear deodorant. I had to wear lipstick. So I didn't have any other option. So when I heard about these products, I was very excited, and I really wanted to just buy everything. Then David Neal started talking about business. I was not interested in a business because me and my husband already have a business. But you never know who's going to do this business. You can never prejudge. When she said she retired her husband, it was a game changer for me, because I never thought I could ever retire my husband until Debbie Neal said those words that she retired her husband. That's the first time I ever thought I could do it, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I haven't stopped thinking about that. I've heard that every day. I wake up thinking I'm going to retire my husband. So God used her in a mighty way in my life to change my whole direction. So I definitely started to listen to her. I said to myself, if she can do this, I can do this. And here I am. 8 months later, I got the car, and I'm on my way to be a nation. I have a little ways to go, but with God, anything is possible, and I believe with my whole heart and soul that I'm going to get there and when I'm meant to get there. So there are some things that I just want to talk about, because every day I wake up, I have to build my belief. I don't wake up with a lot of belief. I don't wake up saying, oh, I'm going to have a great day in Arbonne today. I wake up scared. And that's just the truth. And every day I have to go downstairs. I have to pray. I have to.
Wait, Liz.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, no, someone said that you don't sound so clear.
Oh, is this better if I talk in the microphone? Ask them now if they can hear me better.
Okay, try now. This was a little bit jumpy.
Is this better? Can they hear me?
Yes, I think it is.
Okay, good. So every day I wake up, I have to build my belief. I do personal growth every single day, and I just urge you to do that. Because if you don't grow yourself as a
Still
person,
jumpy.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what else I could do.
It's okay.
Let me see if I do it
It's
without.
okay.
Wait, let me find this. Hold on. Ask them if this is better. Can they hear us better now? Ask her what she thinks
Wait,
about
talk
this.
a little more.
Is this better?
I
No.
think so.
It is better? This is without the headphones. Well, I'm going to keep talking and let me know how I sound, because if you can't hear me, let me know if this sounds
Now I
better
hear
for you. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, good. So what I'm going to say is you really have to build your belief every single day. I wake up, I do personal growth every day. And there is no negative success in this business. It really is a head business, and you really have to train your mind to be positive and really believe that you're going to do it. Can you hear me now better, Maria? Do you think they can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's still a jumpy. I hear you, but it's a little bit not. It's okay. Go.
I'm
Keep
so
on going.
sorry.
Keep on going.
Well,
It's okay.
I'm gonna try to slow down. Maybe you can hear me better if I slow down, because I do talk very fast.
So slow down and talk louder.
Yeah, it could be the
You're like
connection.
me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the headphones back on because I think that might be better. I'm sorry, guys. What a day. Oh, hold
It's
on.
okay. I don't mind.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I have to put this on because I can hear it better this way. I hope you guys. I'm gonna try to talk in the microphone so you can hear me. So I'm gonna give you some things that you can focus on. I have 10 steps here, and this really helps me, and I hope it really helps you. The first thing is you have to focus on progression, not perfection. If you think that you're going to do this business perfectly, you're going to be very disappointed, because I don't do anything perfectly. I don't say the right things all the time. Sometimes when I leave someone, I say to myself, oh, I should have said it this way. I should have said it that way. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? I just have to keep progressing. I have to keep talking to people. I have to keep believing that I'm going to get to my goals. Every day I wake up believing that. You have to believe it. I don't work on perfection. I just work on, am I better today than I was yesterday? And really, you must focus on that. You must think of all the good that you did that day and how some of the things, don't focus on everything that you didn't do right. Focus on all the things that you did do right, because I'm sure that you did things right. So focus on progression, progress. You'll never be perfect. Number two is you got to focus on activity, not just the results. A lot of times in this business, a lot of times I do things and I get no results. And I think it was a waste. And then a month later, I'm still talking to that person and they eventually do the business. So nothing is a waste. Everything is for your growth. Everything is for your learning. Everything is good. Do activity. If you have nothing going on, go somewhere and listen to someone do Discover Arbonne. You have to be active. This is a sales business. You're into selling products. You have to grow yourself. You have to learn the opportunity, and you have to sell products. That's what it comes down to. You can have 100 people on your team, but if they're not doing anything, then you don't have any money. You could be the only person on your team, but you could sell $50,000 worth of products if you really hustle. So it's not about who you have. It's about selling products. It's all about sales. So you really have to focus on activity, even if the activity doesn't always bring you money. Sometimes I talk to people and they don't buy anything, but sometimes they do. And a lot of times they do. And sometimes I talk to people and they don't do the business, but I keep talking because sometimes people say yes to me. And you just don't know who that's going to be. So you have to be out here and you have to be active. Every day, except for, I do try to take one day off, but I can't tell you that I do, even though I would like to, but I get so obsessed. But I want to at least work this business 6 days a week. I always want to do something with Arbonne. Either it's talk to people, or have activity, or drop off a kit, or make some phone calls. There's not one. 6 days a week, that's my goal, to be active in Arbonne. I do have that goal, and I do put it to that. The third thing is that you really have to be concerned with the needs of others above your own. No, I honestly mean this. Sometimes, a lot of times,
I didn't hear that. Say it again. What was the
you
third thing?
have to be concerned with the needs of others before your own.
You have to be concerned.
Yes, like you have to care about the person that you're talking to. It can't just be about what you need from that person. Sometimes it's not the right time for people. I don't push it. So, and I really care about the person. Like a lot of times, a lot of the girls on my team want to be home with their children. That's their goal to do this business. I want that for them. I do. Like, I want to help them because I want them to be home. I want them to get to their goals. It's not about me, it's about them. And I try to make everything I do about the other person, and that really helps me to not be so self-absorbed. Yes, I do want to retire my husband, but I also want my teammates and I want the people that I bring into this business. I really want them to get to their goals, and I try to focus on their goals before my own. I try to focus on their needs before my own. And then I'm not discouraged. Because if I think about myself too much, you get very discouraged quickly and you're just too self-consumed, and it's not the way to live. It really isn't. The fourth thing is you have to keep talking about what you desire, not what you don't desire. I have to be brutally honest with you. I have been overweight my whole life. That is just, when I was a little girl, I've never been a thin person. My whole life, I focused on, I have to lose weight. I have to lose weight. I have to lose weight. But since doing this business, I realized that was wrong. I focus on, I have to be healthy. I don't focus on what I'm eating. I used to focus, if I had a piece of cake, I would be guilty for the whole night. I couldn't sleep. I had cake. Why did I eat cake? But now I don't focus on that. I had cake, I get over it, and I just focus on being healthy. I focus on being strong. I focus on being vibrant. I'm focusing on different things. I'm focusing on what I do want. I'm not so concerned with weight as I am with health. And that has changed me. Not just with our bond, with my life. That is a huge thing for me anyway. So I'm just trying to help you. And maybe there's something in your life that you're always focusing on the negative. Focus on the positive. Focus on what you want. I want to retire my husband. I want us to have a nice retirement. I want my children to love God. I want them, instead of me focus on what they do that I don't like, I focus on what I do like. I'm happy that my children work hard. I'm happy they have good character. I focus on that. And that really changes your mind. I really mean that. And when you start thinking like this, you'll see other people that focus on the negative and you'll catch it right away. You'll be like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to focus on the positive. So focus on what you want, not what you don't want. That really is incredible. I hope that helps you because that really changed me so much. It made my life so much happier. This is a really big one. You got to control your thoughts. This is a head business. Oh, I mean, negative stuff comes in so quickly. You have to fight it, and you have to really change the channel in your head. And I'm not saying I do that successfully all the time, but I focus on that. I have to change the channel. I have to be positive. I want to believe the best. I want to expect good things to happen. I don't fear bad things like I used to go around fearing a lot, but I don't do that as much anymore. Not that I don't do it ever. I can't tell you that, but I don't do this as much. So I focus on controlling my thoughts and being positive and changing the channel. Like I picture in my head when I'm starting to be negative or down. I'm older. When I was younger, the channel we used to just change it with our hands. You go like this. That's how we change the channel. So I say to myself, change the channel, Liz. Just change it to a different station. That helps me. I hope that helps you because that is a good way to look at it. Just get that clicker out and change that channel and start thinking about good things. Don't fear bad things. Expect good things. Expect that you're going to pay your bills. Expect that you're going to be home with your children. Expect that your husband's going to be amazing to you. Expect that people are going to be nice to you. Don't expect bad things. Expect good things. Stay on your purpose. You started this business for a reason. Don't because it gets hard change that. No, you did it for a reason. Whatever it is that you're doing this business for, keep that in the forefront of your mind and stay on that. Don't say, "Oh, this is too hard. I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore." No, don't do that because you're gonna regret it. Stay focused. Stay on your purpose. Remember why you're doing it. And most of us, it's really for our families. You don't want to not do it. You want to do this. This is a business that's going to give you income that you're not going to get at a regular job. You're just not. This business is going to give you income that's going to change the lives of your family, the generations. My grandparents came to Italy, and my grandmother had to have their own business, and that because she made that decision to come here and start a business, it changed the lives of our whole family. We have 7 kids. I have 7 sisters and brothers and sisters, and a mother and father, of course. And because of my grandmother's decision to come here, because I'd be living in Italy on a farm, I wouldn't be living like I'm living today. So because of what my grandmother did, changed, and it was hard for her, I'm sure, but it changed our whole lives. And because of what you're doing, you're going to change the direction of your whole family. Because of what you're doing, your grandchild is going to go to an amazing school. Because of what you're doing, your grandchildren are going to live amazing lives. And they're going to know it's because their grandmother had the courage to do a business like this. Stay on that purpose. This is worth it. This is worth it. I mean that. Follow up. Make the phone call. Listen, a lot of times I don't want to make a phone call because I get that sick pain in my stomach. I think about it all day. I got to call that person. Just do it. And when I call them, it's never as bad as I think. So make the phone call. If you drop off a kid, call them up. Go see them. Make sure you get your kid back. Sell the products. Talk about the business. Follow up. It's huge. Make the person feel special. Especially if you're a dynamic person that you can really tell they're going to do great, let them know it. Like, you're amazing. You're going to do so good at this. You're meant for this business. And if somebody's not meant for it and they really need it, tell them you're going to help them grow. And they're going to get to where they need to be. So follow up. That's key. People come to your house the next day, thank them for coming. Being consistent activity. I mean, anything. Even if you have no people, go listen to someone do the Arvon, discover Arvon opportunity. You can't make money if you don't do anything. I have people on my team that because they join my team, they think they're going to make money, but they don't do anything. They're not going to make money if they don't do anything. You need to work. You need to get activity. You need to talk. You need to hand out kits. You have to have activity. It will not work. So follow up and do the do. Nobody gives you nothing for nothing. There is no business that you can sit home and watch TV and expect to make money. It's not going to happen. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be vulnerable. You have to be authentic. And you're going to get rejected, but you have to keep going. That's just all it is. Can you hear me, good Mira?
Yes, I mean, I hear you okay, maybe because I'm on with you, but my team is telling me that,
It's like gibbering.
yeah, like they're hearing every few words. It's not so clear.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah, you know what? We can tell them. Hopefully the recording will be better.
Hopefully the recording will be better, because
Yes.
the way I'm hearing you, it sounds okay to me.
All right, it could be the connection too. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, well, I have two more points I want to say. The one
No,
thing is,
keep on.
okay,
You're amazing,
okay.
Liz. I'm getting so much from you.
All right, good. Number 9 is you can't let other people affect you. You have to influence them. You have to be the game changer. A lot of times before now, I used to let people get in my head all the time. They would say something, I would say, why'd they say that? Are they upset with me? Are they this? Are they that? I don't know why they said something like that. Did I do that? Did I upset them? Did I hurt their feelings? I don't let people get in my head anymore. I try to be the influence. I try to walk into the room and I try to let my light shine and I try to be the person that people want to talk to. I always told my kids when they used to leave, be a blessing today, bless someone today, be someone that people want to be around, let people feel good around you. So that's what I try to do. Don't let people influence you. You influence them. You be the person that makes them feel good. Don't, I really mean that. And if they say something negative to you, change that channel. I mean, unless it's something really a criticism that you could take and say, listen, I want to change, I want to be a better person. But if it's just negative because they don't want to talk to you, they want to make you feel bad, make themselves feel good, you can tell the difference. You got to change that channel. You influence them. Don't let them influence you. Don't let them get in your head. Don't let them think you can't do this business. Because people, as much as people, a lot of times, I hate to even say this, but it's not that they're jealous, but they just want to be so great that they don't want you to do good. They don't want to see you succeed because then that means that you're wrong and maybe they have to do something to change their lives. And people don't want to do that. Some people don't want to change. It's rare that people want to change and do better. It's only 5% of the generation. You are a special person that you join this business. I was just telling a group today, the reason why we all love each other so much because we found each other. Most people that do this business are loving, are giving, they're the givers, they're more kinder, they want to help people. So when you're that kind of person, the people that you are surrounded with are the people that want to take from you because you want to help. So they're the people that just want to take or they need help all the time. But this is the first time in my life I'm around people just like me. So we're together because we're all the same. Like we all want to help each other. We want to give to each other. I have never met the most beautiful people in my whole life doing this business. And I've been in the church for 20-something years. I mean that. Everybody that I'm with here, they're like me. We can't do enough for each other. So you found your place. You really did. You found your place in this world. You found people like you that want to make a better life for themselves and they want to help each other. It's amazing. I really mean that. So you are going to be the influence. You really are going to change not only your family's lives, but all the people that you're surrounded with. You're going to change all your friends' lives because you're going to be an amazing person. You're just going to get better and better. The last thing is this: guard your focus. You've got to stay focused on why you're doing this. You've got to stay focused on doing it. I am going to retire my husband. I think about that every day. I do. Every day I wake up, I tell him I'm going to retire you. You've worked 28 years. You've worked so hard. I don't want to see you work like this anymore. I thank you for all you've done for me, and now it's time for me to help you. God has given me this beautiful gift that I'm going to be able to bless your life now, and you're going to be able to relax. I really mean that. So, stay focused on what you're doing. Because for your children, tell your children, Mommy's going to be home with you. I'm not going to have to go to work anymore. We're going to be going, we're going to be doing so much stuff in the summer when you're not in school. You're not going to go to so-and-so's house. You're not going to go to camp. You're going to be with me, and we're going to do a lot. Mommy's going to do this, and Mommy's going to do that. Let them know what you're going to do. Stay focused on that dream. It's still worth it. It's worth it. So those are the things that I focus on. I have this piece of paper in my office. I look at it every day. In my office, I have all these like inspirational things, like how I'm going to retire my husband. I have when I'm going to become a national vice president. I have this thing here that really has changed me. It says, I hope this helps you. It says, never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. I used to always say things like, oh, I'm so fat, I'm so this, I'm so that, oh, I'll never do that, or I don't say anything like that anymore about myself. And I tell even my niece and my nephews when they start to get down, I say, no, don't say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. I mean that. Don't say it. Don't say that because, you almost bring it to yourself. So I don't say negative things about myself or anybody else for that matter anymore. I don't listen to gossip anymore. I don't want to hear it. I used to listen to gossip. I do. Because I hated myself for it. But now when people start to talk with people, I stop them right away. I don't want to hear it. I don't. Because you're almost bringing it to yourself. I mean that. So you got to change as a person. You have to be somebody that people want to be around. And you have to care about the other person more than yourself. And the Bible says, my Bible says, don't esteem other people better than yourself. When you put other people first and you think they're better than you love them. we care about them. We have to care about people. That's what we're all about. And this business brings that out. Because we want them to be healthy, we want them to have their own business, we want them to succeed in life. So that is what I do. I focus on that every day. I build my belief. I hope I helped you. I love you guys. I really do. Every time I see you, you just warm my heart. You just do the best. Seriously, you really are. Besides my team, you're my ultimate favorite team, and that's the truth. Thank you, Mira.
It was amazing. You are so inspirational. I love it. It was amazing.
Thank you.
I'm going to when we get the recording, I'm gonna like write everything that you said down.
Thank you. Well, I have this. I'm going to email this to you so you can have it for the team and you can read it.
Let me just ask you. So, any good books that you've been reading that I could share with my team?
Yes, I am reading a book, and it's called How Successful Women Think. I don't have. I'll text that to you also. It's very good. It's about how you should be thinking as a successful person. How you think. It's very, very good.
Incredible.
That's what I'm reading right now.
Okay, so guys, Liz is a sideline of mine, and as Debbie Neal always says, we're better together.
True.
Sidelines are extremely invaluable, and it's like sister lines. And
it's true.
Liz, you're incredible. Thank you so much. And sorry that it was hard to get on, but we learned something. Liz learned how to do a Google Hangout.
I did. Yes, and we're going to do more of them.
We're going to do more of them.
Yes, we are.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope it was really enjoyable and helpful to you, and we'll talk to you later. Love you guys.
God bless. Bye-bye.